Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Um, this was a very productive weekend. Not a whole lot of progress made, but we got a lot of stuff done. So, not going to beat around the bush, and I'm going to get straight to it. So, here's what we got done. Okay, I'm going to show what we got accomplished this weekend. Um, this wall right here will be shiplap. We pulled down paneling above that door, which used to be a door, which now will be an opening. The paneling came down. We discovered that that wall was not shiplap, so we're going to make it a shiplap wall. And there we have shiplap that goes, with the exception of that little piece right there that we couldn't get down because of that cabinet and that. But this right here is coming out this coming up weekend. We're replacing the floor underneath the sink, so I'm thinking we're probably going to have to replace the floor under that cabinet and those right there. So that is what is done. So when we shiplap that, we're going to pull that down because that is just like plywood stuck up there to cover up the top part of the cap. So that is coming down as well. The ceiling. Carly doesn't want to paint the ceiling. Carly wants to leave it like this because she says it gives it a rustic look. I can't say that I disagree with her. I think it does too. But I've been told that that old paint needs to come off because she'll be eating a bowl of cereal and the paint will fall into her cereal. So, but this is what we got done. Now, it may not look like a whole lot, but if you would have seen the roaches that fell from the sky up there, or the ceiling, and the roaches that were in all of these little crevices, yeah, we're getting all new baseboards, all new baseboards, all new trim, all new trim. Yeah, because it was nasty. There's no cleaning it. I mean, and then we're actually going to replace this. I got to measure this to see what size boards these are. But we took the door down, and so we're just going to make this an entry. So, but that's what we did. That, like I said, that cabinet has to come down. We're going to very carefully take it down so we can remove that last piece of board. That ugliness right there is definitely coming back. Coming down. And look, we have a hummingbird feeder. We had 2 hummingbirds here yesterday. I was so excited. So, that is... Okay, now, Carly painted today. She painted the coffee table, which is a shade darker than the walls. Now, the walls in the kitchen are going to be the same color as in the living room, which the color in the living room. And see, the sad thing is what you're looking at, kitchen-wise, is more than likely in here. And it just makes me sick to know that there is shiplap under this paneling and I can't paint it. I can't take the paneling down because there you go, shiplap underneath that cabinet. Yeah. So, and I know the ceiling's the same because Carly started pulling her ceiling down today because she wants the same look that's in the kitchen. So, yeah, we got to get that pulled down. So, what we're doing this weekend... Oh, look at the door. I pulled all of I stripped it of all of that nasty colored, that I hated in the last video. That white strips you see are where it was painted when that had been stripped off. And we had to screw it shut. I will tell you about that in just a little bit. During my closing, I'll tell you why that's got to be screwed shut. So, what we're doing this weekend is, first things first, we have the board to fix that. Came out of the kitchen, there it is, laying on the floor. But that's going to be fixed with a piece of board. This right here is getting fixed. Apparently, this one little board right here is what's causing this to not go in. So once that's taken out, it all should go in. Okay, so that's one, the door. Next, we're changing out all electrical outlets are going to be changed out. Plug-ins, that thing, which I don't know if it doesn't even work because that's the carport. But I'm thinking that is the switch to that. So all of the plug-ins are going to be changed out. And this is going to be fixed. We're going to have whatever's underneath that plyboard is going to be addressed this weekend. So this weekend will be a big weekend as far as making the repairs that need to be made. Like, I mean, the giant hole under the sink will be gone. So that, and we're if that's got to be rewired, well then that'll be rewired. But this will be coming down. I'm gonna try to get this. We're gonna try to get that down this weekend. This is coming out because we're putting new lower cabinets in. Right at first, we're going to eventually put new uppers in too. But to start off, we're gonna do the lower because those are the ones that we need to be replaced the most. That's about it. Like I said, the ceiling, the paneling, yeah, I'd love to pull it out, but I was joking and I told Ben that what's in the kitchen is under this and we were going to pull all this out. And I'm just so excited about that door. It still has to be sanded before it can be painted, but it's going to be so pretty once we get done with it. But anyway, I was joking with Ben, telling him we were pulling the paneling down and the ceiling tiles in the living room down. And he got highly upset with me and said no. And Carly looked like she was about to cry. But yeah. But the house is already smelling better because of getting the roaches and the roach poo out. And it smells a lot better in here than it did. And it's even going to smell even better when we get that. Because the top cabinets have already been cleaned. They've been thoroughly cleaned. But the bottom ones, yeah, they're coming out because they're nasty. Because my helper girl said, when y'all pull that countertop off to replace the countertop, you're going to just want to pull the cabinets too. So that's what we're doing. We're going to go ahead and just pull the cabinets. But Carly says she's going to put another couple coats on this to make it a little bit darker. I mean, it's already, she says it looks the same color as the walls, but she's going to put another couple coats in it. So, but that is it for the video. Now, I will explain to you in the closing why we had to screw the door shut. So, I will see y'all. I think I showed y'all that. Yep, Carly started. She's going to have fun pulling all those staples out. Yes, she is. All right, that's it for now. See y'all next weekend. So, we had a little episode happen this weekend. The house got broke into. We kind of know who did it. because of what was taken. I'm not going to name names, but I'm just going to say it was pictures that were in the house when we started cleaning it out. You put two and two together, you can figure out who it was. Not only did they jimmy the door on the carport that we had just fixed, and now they have broke it. They also took the paintbrushes. Yeah. Well, actually, what they took was my rags. I had about 14 rags that we were using to clean. They took those. I had my help. She had brought 2 beer and left them on the table, and they took the beer. They took the little artist paintbrush that Carly was going to use to do trim with. They took that. They took the cutting end brush, and then they took the big, like, 4-inch paintbrush. So, I mean, I'm really kind of irritated because this is a 19-year-old and a 22-year-old who are scraping together every penny they can get their hands on to put into this house. And this was a step back for them because it's $25 worth of paintbrushes that we're going to have to go buy again. $25 may not be a whole lot of money, but in this case it kind of is, because that is a lighting fixture. That is a the sink faucet, the faucet in for the sink in the bathroom. I mean, these kids work hard. Ben works at the casino, at the truck stop, and Carly works at the grocery store. She's on her feet all day long. Ben's up all night long. Both of them are tired, and they're giving me as much as they can. And for somebody to come in and I've contacted the sheriff's department. They came, and they will be watching the house now. So if they see any vehicles there that aren't supposed to be there, they'll be checking it out. So, but like I said, we know who it was. I mean, I'm not going to name names, but we know who it was. Strictly by what was taken. Like I said, pictures that were already in the house. And the way that I figured it out was when I pulled up yesterday, there was some stuff moved. And then, that's when we went inside. That's when she noticed her beer was gone. And then I got to looking for a rag and couldn't find the rags. And so that's when we found out that they had taken the beer and the rags. And then Carly called me today asking me where the paintbrushes were. And I told her they were in that little paint tray. And she said, no, they're not. I said, are you kidding me? They took the brushes. I didn't really look at the rollers. I have to go back and look to see if they took those too. I don't know. I mean, they just, like I said, I'm not really happy right now. And if I was to see these people, it wouldn't be good. So, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to follow our journey and keep following our journey, click the subscribe button down below and turn on that little notification bell. That way you'll be made aware of when I upload another video. So like I said, next weekend is going to be a big weekend because there's a lot of fixing stuff that is going, and I'm so psyched about that door. I can't wait to get a sander a hold of it and start sanding it and then painting it. But I tell you, the house just, I mean, it's coming full circle. It smells so much better in there with all that roach crap and dead roaches out. I mean, it smells a lot better. But, so anyway, well, I will see y'all next time. Bye, guys.